So the Pheonix Education Trust get travel bursary funds from the Meadowbrook Trust every year, and these are bursaries to allow people to go and develop their understanding of democratic education and develop their democratic education practice. They can go and visit schools, or they can go to different events, and the bursaries can cover either participation fees, travel costs themselves, or even cover for other teachers to come in and do your lessons while you've got some days off school. So therefore, teachers, students and other people who are interested, and people go with these bursaries to events like the UDEC or the IDEC conferences, which are international events where people from the whole democratic education movement around the world get together and talk about what's going on in democratic education. In the summer in 2013, Kirsten and I went out to the UDEC conference in Holland, and the travel bursary meant it was possible for us to go there and talk about what's happening in the UK. People were so excited to hear about everything that's happening in the innovative schools across the country here, but also it was such an amazing opportunity for me to hear about and learn about what all of the other countries are doing and what's going on, so that I can learn from them, they can learn from me, and ultimately democratic education in Europe can progress.
Hi, my name is Kirsten and I work for the Pheonix Education Trust as the Project Coordinator and Training Officer. I recently attended the UDEC conference for a week in Holland. This was something different, it was new, I wanted to see what it was all about, so I'm promoting it, but I've never really had a chance to see it firsthand and to be around other people who've been through it and have ideas and they want to discuss and see how they can improve. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to go out there and have some of my questions answered, and also debate and go back and forth about different ideas, because I'm very much down for democratic education, but I do think there are a lot of gaps and needs for improvement. So I thought, where better else than to go down to the conference. I think the great thing about going to the conference was the fact that I got to meet different people from all around the world. We had people from Turkey, Israel, America, London. I mean, there's so many other people, but the idea that all of these people come together to discuss this topic, like it wouldn't be run in the UDEC conference, wouldn't have been able to take place had these people not worked together as a team, volunteered, put things in place. And it was just amazing to hear other people's perspectives about what was going on and how they wanted to implement democratic education into their schools or start up their own schools. The best thing about it was everyone I spoke to was like, no, we have people that want to go to this school, that are happy for this school to go ahead. It's just that we're facing a lot of obstacles, and every time I spoke to them they said, and that can be disheartening to a certain extent, but being here at the conference has made me feel a lot more positive and confident in the fact that I can start up this school, because everybody was coming together with these fantastic ideas, and people that have already started up schools are open to answer any questions and give any sort of information and resources, and they like to push it forward. So it was just the fact that they all came together. I think that was amazing, meeting different people from all over the world, and the fact that you come from a completely different culture and society, but yet you still believe in the same thing and you believe it can go ahead. And some of these people were products of democratic education, and they were well-rounded individuals, very open to any ideas, and just they were always willing to learn. And I think that's a great thing about democratic education as well, and they are, again, like I said, a product of that. They'd never shut down an idea. They were always like, okay, so tell me more, so what about this? And that's a case of learning because you want to, and knowing that like knowledge is power, not just taking in information because you're sort of taught to do that. It was an amazing experience, and I think that's probably, it lived up to everything and more. And obviously, again, being allowed the opportunity, or being presented with the opportunity to go to Holland was amazing, just to go to a different country altogether and get to sightsee and hang out and just take pictures and stuff like that. It was an amazing experience.
Thanks to the Pheonix Education Trust, I was fortunate enough to attend the UDEC Conference 2013 in Soest, the Netherlands. The conference consisted of open space workshops and talks where participants had the opportunity to explore and discuss ideas and share information and knowledge. One of the highlights of the conference for me was attending a workshop hosted by Rachel Roberts of the Pheonix Education Trust. Coming from the UK, it was really exciting and inspiring to find out all about the work Pheonix is doing in the UK. There is so much more going on in the world of democratic education in the UK than I had realised, and it's so great to have Rachel and Pheonix supporting all of the activity, bringing it all together and linking up people and projects. To sum it up, the organisers did a fantastic job of creating a very relaxed atmosphere, giving everyone who attended the chance to participate and get what they needed from the conference, leaving people feeling relaxed and inspired with new ideas for the future. So a big thank you to the organisers and to Pheonix for giving me the opportunity to be part of this amazing event.